Hey, greetings Dungeon Crawlers. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Mage Night Dungeon Crawl. And we're going to change things up a little bit today. A real quick recap. In the last episode, Hazel and the High Priestess still argued back and forth. Hazel was trying to leave the temple when she was attacked by Flare. Took her out with one swipe. Morg tried to do something, but he was ineffective. But the High Priestess was able to, because she's in her temple, she has almost the ultimate power to blast him out and send him back from where he came, which we don't know where that is. After that happened, Morg gave an impassioned speech and kind of got Hazel and the High Priestess to see each other's side a little bit. They buried the hatchet, so to speak. And Morg and Hazel went out. They joined two other heroes, had a big fight in the courtyard. They were able to come out on top on that. And that's where we left things. The High Priestess has to go back to the main temple in another city. Haven't figured out where that is yet. But we're changing things up today. We're going to do an actual small adventure from the 4th edition Dungeons & Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide. Now this is called Kobold Hall, I believe. And I'm going to try and recreate that as close as possible using what I have. Unfortunately, Mage Knight really doesn't have kobolds. So we're going to go with lizard people, sort of. So that's what we're going to be playing today. Enough of my jibber jabber. Let's get right to the game. Go. Okay, so we're going to have a quick retcon here. At the last episode, we rolled a random event that said NPC negative, guide home. And I was thinking we only had two main NPCs, Norm and the High Priestess. And then it dawned on me, no, we have a third, Flare. Flare's an NPC. And this had to be negative towards that NPC. I think it makes more sense that when the High Priestess shot him with her divine magic, it blasted him back to where he came from. That was the negative, guide home. So, the priestess and the temple are still intact here in Fallcrest. And we're going to take things up here with Hazel and Morg. They're enjoying a brewski when somebody comes in. He speaks to Norm real quick. And then he comes over to talk to these two. And he says, "Are you the heroes known as Morg and Hazel?" And Hazel says, "Yes, we are." "I am Morg." He says, "Well, I am the Lord Warden's Seneschal, and the Lord Warden has sent me to ask you to take a quest up for him. There have been many kobolds robbing the caravans that travel on the King's Road, and the Lord Warden would like you to go investigate and stop them." And Hazel says, "Well, we might be available for such a task, but we'd need more information. And is there any sort of payment?" He says, "Oh, yes, of course. The Lord Warden will pay you 10 gold per head of each kobold that you are able to dispatch, and 100 gold each if you can bring proof that you have gotten rid of the entire clan." And Morg says, Morg would be honored to take up such a quest. Morg will lay the smacketh down upon the kobolds." And the guy says, very good. Okay, we believe they're held up in an old minor lord's manor about half a day's travel west of here. And he gives them a brief sketch. He draws something out for them to follow. If you follow this path here, we think that's where they're hiding out. We don't know how many there are or how well armed they are, but they are causing trouble with our caravan. So if you can take care of that, the Lord Warden would be most appreciative. Morg says, Morg and Hazel are on it. So he leaves, and that's where we go. Up next, we're going to have the battle. All right, we're back. This is a huge map, and that's why the camera's so far away. Our heroes, Morg and Hazel, they're coming off the stairs. And of course, you've got to imagine that there are walls all around here. I just don't have them all up so that you can see. But they're going to go ahead and come in. Morg's movement is a 7. So he can get to here. Well, that might be a little generous, but he's definitely going to go. And Hazel's going to come on down here. Now they can't quite see these guys yet because remember there is a wall here. But they can see this guy right here. And all he's doing is he's going back and forth, jabbering at them. So Hazel says she's going to sneak around this side. Morg's going to take a step forward and try and fire. So she can go 10 inches, which is, she can get all the way over. And she doesn't quite have line of sight for these guys, but he's going back and forth. Morg is going to fire at him. And that triggers everything. Yep, he's just in range of 8. So, let's get this party started. He does a 6, that's 17 because of his +1 ring. And it does 2 damage. Click, click. This guy is still up. Now he would get a return attack, except he doesn't have ranged. We're going to try and go ahead and squeeze in here a little bit more, because most of the fight's going to be right here. So we'll get it in here. There we go. All right, so they've both gone. Now, everybody's going to get to go again, but we'll see who gets to move first. And it is the bad guys. Makes sense, they were laying in wait. So they get to move 10 inches. So he is going to get all the way up on Morg. And this guy is also 10. He's going to get right to here. This one is now an 8, so he's going to get all the way. Now they have the aquatic ability. Oh, but he doesn't have it, so he can't do it. So, because he got hit. Well, maybe he will just go after her. I think so, because he can reach her. Not that that's going to do him any good. And then these guys both get to come out. Once again, I didn't have any money start, but they're going to be able to get here and here. That's going to be their go. Now they've walked far enough that they're not going to get to attack, because you got to have 4 speed points to attack. So first, Morg is going to turn, face this guy. He rolls a 6 plus 11 is 17. That is good enough. But this guy does get a return attack. He's attacking with a 7. That's only going to be an 11, not enough. Okay, and now Hazel's going to attack this guy. She rolls a 10 plus 9 is 19. That's enough. And this guy is still up, but he's demoralized, so he does not get his return attack. Okay, now the bad guys go. First, this one, it's going to try and break away. It does not. These two are going to come up. How can it go? It can move 6. We've got to check our distance here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can definitely get there. In fact, it's going to come all the way here. And that's going to let this one come here. And this guy, he's got his aquatic, so he can come around here and have enough to attack. So, that guy missed. Or no, Morg attacked him. Now he gets to attack Morg. 6, 13, not enough. Morg gets to counterattack. 7, that will be enough. And he's demoralized, but he's still up. All right. Now, this one on Hazel rolls a 5. And, oh no, he can't attack. I'm sorry. He can just stand there. So this one is going to attack. And for some reason, he's demoralized. I don't think he's taken a hit, has he? No. These two guys should be fresh, because they were hiding back there. That was their whole tactics. Rolls a 4. That's not going to be enough. That's only a 12. But she does get her return attack on him. A 6 and a 9 is 15, which is enough to hit. All right. Now this one's attacking her. An 8. Oops. Okay, 7 and 8 is 15. That is enough to hit her. But she will get her dodge. Yeah. Okay. Her dodge does not work, so she takes 2 clicks of damage. 1, 2. But she does get a return hit on him, but she's not as strong now. She rolls a 9, though. A 9 plus 8 is 17. That is enough, but she only does a single click. Okay. Now it's her go. She is definitely... This guy whacked her pretty good, so she's going to hit him. She rolls a 6. A 6 and 8 is 14. That is just enough to do 1 more damage. But he is still up and able to fight, so he gets his return attack. Rolls a 4. A 4 and 7 is 11. Not enough. Okay, that was her go. And now Morg is going to... I think he would take this guy out. I really do. Or they haven't attacked yet, have they? No, because Morg would have attacked. I'm sorry, this guy needs to attack Morg. 6. 6 and 8 is 14. It is not enough. Morg gets his return attack. Oh, an 11. Definitely. 11. 11 is 22. So he's going to do his 2 damage to this guy. 1, 2. Okay. Now, he gets to go. He's going to attack this guy. Oh, crap. Drop the dice. He only rolls a 3. A 3 and 11 is 14, but that is enough. So that takes this guy out. Yes, this one finally falls. Okay. Now that's... The good guys have had their turn. Now the bad guys are going. This time we'll do him first. He rolls a 7. 7 and 7 is 14. That's not enough. Morg is going to return the favor with a 9, 20. And that will be 2 clicks of damage on this guy, who is now demoralized. Now we come over here, and this one's going to try and break away. It does not. This one is going to attack with a 9. A 9 and 7, 16. That is enough. He does 1, and she no longer has her dodge ability. So she takes a click, but she does get a return attack. And 11, that's definitely going to hit. That's a 18. She only does 1. So this guy is now demoralized. But this one gets to go. He's in fairly good shape. He rolls a 5. A 5 plus 7 is 12. She's a 13. That's not quite enough. She rolls an 8 plus a 7 is a 15. That is enough, and she does 1 click of damage. And he is demoralized. All right. So, it's her go. I think she's going to go for this guy first. She rolls a 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. That is enough to do 1 damage. He's still up. Morg is going to attack this guy. Oh, he does not get a return attack because he's demoralized. Morg will attack this one. Oh no, he hurt himself. But because of his toughness, he doesn't take a click of damage. It's just a critical fumble. So, but it does get a return attack on him. It rolls a 7. Oh no, is he demoralized? Yeah, he's demoralized, so he won't attack. All right, so starting over here, all 3 of these guys are going to try and run away. This guy does not. Second one does not. Third one does not. And then finally this guy does not. None of them are able to run away, so they can't do anything. Morg will go ahead and finish this guy off with a 9. That'll do it. 1, 2. Yes, this one falls. She's going for this one. None of them get a return attack. That's only a 4, but that's an 11. He's only a 10. That's enough. This guy falls. And then because these guys are demoralized, Morg will shoot at 1 with a 7. That's enough. He still does 2. That takes this guy down, and now she will go to attack him with a 7, and 7 is 14. That's just enough. May not kill him, though. Yes, it does. Okay, so they have been able to clear this out. So that is 5 kobolds, more or less, they have taken. And now they're going to explore the floor down here, and they are going to find a chest. So let me go get the chest. All right, while Morg stands guard here, Hazel is going to go ahead and try and pop this chest. We got to roll for the trap and what's inside. That's a 1 and a 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this requires a 13 to open. Now she gets to add 4 to her roll. And she rolls a 9. And that is going to be just enough. 9 and 4 is 13. So it's just enough to pop that off without setting off the trap. Except, I don't know if you can read this. Will it show it? Boom. It is a trap. So, I don't remember what the rule is if it's a trap. I think everybody takes 1 click of damage. So they got nothing out of here. And she is hurting. He does not take a click because of his toughness. So now they are going to have to spend some time healing each other up before they go on, because this is a dead end. But as they explore around, they find out that they can go further down here, and there's another hallway. So we're going to build that, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're down to the second level here, and I had to pull the camera all the way back because this is such a huge map. In the future, I'm going to try and get another camera that I can have right on level, so you'll be able to see it better, but I got to explain this map a little bit. The heroes are coming in here from the left, and you can see all these little markers here. Those will set off traps. And then these 2 guys here, they're actually just suits of armor, and that's where the traps come from. We got 3 kobolds, and this is a raised dais at the back, and there will be a treasure chest back there at the end. So let's roll some initiative and get started. The bad guy's going to go first, which not surprising. So what they're going to do is they're just going to move into the middle here and chitter away. So our guys get to come. She has a movement of 10. So let's see, what would she do? You know what? I think she would come right around this way. And I think she can get to there. Now Morg has a movement of 7 because of the ring he's got, and he's going to come right behind her and tell her he needs to come in front. So next round, bad guy's going to go first. I think they're going to come right around over here. They're going to move to this place, and they're trying to taunt these guys. So what are they going to do? Well, are they going to come through here or go around here? I'm going to say it's 50-50. And what these things right here are, they're coffins. So this is like a tomb. Shut that off. 75. They're definitely going to go through here. So Morg will take the lead, and he will come to here. Actually, he can only go 4 inches and fire. So that is going to be right here. And then he does have a range of 8, but he's nowhere near close enough. And with that, she's going to come here. I'm going to give her a 50% chance of going there and down, or coming down and turning at the last second. So let's see what she does. 50 exactly. So she does. She steps on the first one here, which means this shoots a dart at her. Now, it would do 1 click of damage, but she gets her dodge. So she has a chance to dodge this. And she does. Okay, so whoosh, and she's able to dodge it and get out of the way of it. That's going to be their go. Now the bad guys are moving again. They can actually step on the triggers without setting them off. But their whole point is to try and get these guys to step on them. So she knows she got a dart shot at her, but I don't think she's figured out that they're coming from the statues yet. So she is going to keep going. I think she can get to about there. Let's measure it. Yep. It's about as far as she can go. Morg. I don't think he's going to split up from her, so he's going to come here. He gets shot with one. He gets hit with it because it's a direct line. The problem is he's got toughness, so he shakes it off. And that's probably...
What about the doors?
The doors are actually coffins. I don't have coffins of that size, so... Okay, he's got 7 inches there. He is close enough to fire, so he's going to shoot at that guy. Okay, he got a 6. He's with a 7, that's 17. He will do 2 clicks of damage to this guy. But it's still up. And now they're angry. Now he doesn't get a counterattack because he doesn't have a ranged attack. But it's now the bad guys go. This one's going to just falter back here. And they're going to rotate and try and get out of his range. Actually, I think they're going to run this way. They're going to run this way because they want to pull them around this way. So she can go to here. She would go there. Now that sets it off. And that one causes this one to fire. So whoosh, a dart comes out, but she's not in the line of path because it's just a straight shot. Why they have triggers there, I don't know. That was what was in the, actually this one should be here, what was in the module. So that dart goes whoosh. Now I'm going to give her a 40% chance to realize that the dart came out of here. So let's see, does she figure that out? 30, yes, or actually 13. She does. She knows that she noticed the dart coming out of there. But she still gets her attack on him because he's within 4 inches. Oh, a 10. That will definitely hit. She does 2. And this guy is still up. But he doesn't have a return attack. Morg would step here. And he's going to fire there. Because they are both well within his range. 7. That's an 18. And this guy's already demoralized. He doesn't take much. So that's their go. Now it's the bad guy's go. He's had enough. He's going to go into base contact and attack. He needs to roll really, really... Oh, no. He stabbed himself in the foot. And now he is completely demoralized. Critical fumble. This guy... Are they going to fight? What do you think? Would they? Nope. I think he would just take a step back. He's demoralized, so he'll definitely take a step back. And this guy's not ready to attack. He's just trying to... Well, you know what? I think he knows enough now that he's going to go ahead and come right here and try and get him to come towards him. So now it's the good guy's go. She's going to attack him. A 9, that will do it, and this one is finally down. Morg. You know what? I think chances are he would step up. He will step up. And as he's doing that, Hazel's going to yell, "No, don't step there." And that is going to drop him. He's a -2 on this because he's distracted. He rolls a 4, so he only rolled 2. 2 plus an 11 is 13. This is a 15, so it missed. And now this guy gets to attack back at Morg. He rolls a 7. A 7 plus 8 is 15. I think that might be enough to hit Morg. It is. And he does 2 damage. So Morg is actually going to take a hit of damage. Alright, at this point, she's going to pull forward to here and see if she has range. I don't think she does there. No, she doesn't. Well, she can come to here. And then she's got range. With a 10 movement, she's got plenty of movement. Oh, nope, but she fumbled. She hurt herself. In her haste not to trigger another one of those, she hurt herself. So now it's the bad guy's go. He's going to keep moving. He's going to go ahead and attack. An 8. An 8 and 8 is 16. And he still does 2. So Morg is going to take another... He's going to take a full 2. But now he is in Battle Fury, or Berserk. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, he's in Berserk. So he gets +2 to his attack, but not to his counterattack. Oh, they're actually in base. He does get his counterattack. That's a 6 plus 9 is a 15. Oh, and he does 3 damage now because he's Berserk. 1, 2, 3. And this kobold is starting to think, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. All right, Hazel is going to try and throw at him again. This time she gets an 8. 8 and 8 is 16. And he will take, does she do 2? Yeah, she's still doing 2. Well, he's demoralized. So Morg will get his final attack on him. And he rolls an 11. That is enough. And he does 3. This is definitely going to kill this guy. So he drops here. And they've just got this guy who's going to keep moving. His movement is only a 4, so he didn't go very far. She's got a 10 still. No, she's down to an 8. So just to be fair, let's measure it out. Dun, dun, dun. She can get to there. And I don't think he's in range. Well, it doesn't matter. She doesn't have 4 points. Morg has... He actually has more movement. He has a 9 now. So he can get all the way up to him, but he can't attack because he didn't have enough points. But now that they're in base contact, the bad guy has to roll to try and run away. A 4, he does. So he's able to go his 4 inches. Okay, now she gets to move. She's got an 8 inch, so she can go 4 and then attack 4, and he is just in it. She only rolls a 4. That's 12. He is a 10. So with that, they take him out. Okay, and I've got to go get the treasure chest while they explore and check the bodies. We got to see what the treasure chest is. So it's sitting back there. They will make their way back. Let's see. I think they'll step on that. Morg will step on it. He'll get hit. He'll take another click of damage. And she can't jump on it, so I think she's going to come around here. She doesn't know these things are here, but she knows they walked here and she didn't get shot. So they will get up here. And now she still has her stealth, so she gets to add 4. 2 for her stealth and 2 for taking her time. Oh, wait. First we got to find out what the trap is. I forgot to put the mic back on. Probably going to have lousy audio there. Okay. So the trap is a 2. So. And the treasure is a 2. So she needs to get an 11. So her roll is +4. Oh, yeah. She rolled a 9. So it pops open. And I don't know if you can see it. They get a potion of healing and 700. Oh, wow. No, it's more than healing. They get a potion that's +1 to speed, 1 to attack, and 1 to defense. And 725 gold. So, that's this floor. We're going to go ahead and cut it off now. And we'll be back next week with the final 2 floors of Kobold Hall. Thanks for watching.